everybody, it's Lindsay here. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I hope you are finding the reason for the season, whatever that reason is for you. I thought something fun and simple today would be for me to just talk about Die Hard. You know, there's this debate every year whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I think it's a stupid debate, especially because we keep having it every year. My personal opinion is that it is a Christmas movie. The events that unfold in this movie would not be happening if it wasn't Christmas. John McClane is invited out for a Christmas party. That's why he's there, to see her and his family at Christmas.
Is Daddy coming home with you?
Well, we'll see what Santa and Mommy can do, okay?
There's Christmas music, all kinds of Christmas music.
You got any Christmas music? This is Christmas music.
It was December 24th.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Merry Christmas.
There's a lesson about realizing the importance of family.
I want you to tell her that, Al. I want you to tell her that, John said that he was sorry.
There's redemption. There's miracles.
You asked for miracles, dear. I give you the FBI.
There's Alan Rickman, who is just a gift for all of us.
I am an exceptional thief, Mrs. McClane, and since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you should be more polite.
And at the end, it's snowing. But that's not what I really want to talk about with this little, I wouldn't call it a rant, it's just, hey, I feel like talking about Die Hard, just off the cuff. I haven't planned any of this or scripted any of it out. I'm just gonna sit down and talk about Die Hard, so go on this journey with me, if you will. I think Die Hard is probably one of the best action movies ever made. I know that's not a bold claim by any means, and the reason it is not because of how well the action is done and how well the characters are written. I think it is all around just a really, really well-constructed film. It's written well, it's shot well, it's acted well, it's cast spectacularly. And also, John McTiernan can direct a fucking action movie. He does it so well. One of the first moments that sticks out to me about how he approaches movement in this film, yes, we're going that deep, the movement in this film is when the terrorists, Hans Gruber and his crew, arrive. How you have the car and the box truck moving parallel to each other, then one goes down and one keeps going up, and there's all these fluid movements. The movement of the camera or the movement of the people on screen do not stop. There's no wasted step, there's no wasted movement of them getting out of the car, walking in, opening the doors, talking to each other, shooting the guard, kicking him out of the way, getting in there, doing everything that they do to set up before they go and confront the party. It's a dance, it's a ballet, and it's choreographed with the camera seamlessly.
Rechts, wir links.
The other thing I want to talk about is a little bit about character development and costuming. Character development and costuming. We get so much information about some of these characters just by the way that they are dressed. And I'm talking about two characters in particular. We have Hans Gruber and we have Ellis. Very, very well manicured Alan Rickman. He is very cultured.
When Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. Benefits of a classical education.
Very put together. He compliments Takagi on his suit. He's like, that's a nice suit. I have two of them myself. It's a place that Yasser fucking Arafat gets his suits.
Nice suit. John Phillips, London. I have two myself. Rumor has it Arafat buys his there.
And then there's that scene where he's, at the table discussing things with Takagi. They're kind of joking back and forth. He hasn't dropped the other shoe yet about wanting the codes.
Mr. Takagi, I could talk about industrialization and men's fashions all day, but I'm afraid work must intrude, and my associate here has some questions for you.
There's that great line. He says, I could talk about industrialism and men's fashion all day, but... And he is wearing a nice suit. It's tailored, it's structured perfectly to him. It's a very, very nice suit. But then we pair him next to Ellis. And the fit that this dude is rocking.
It's obvious you're not some dumb schmuck up here to snatch a few purses, am I right?
You're very perceptive.
His hair is full of grease. When they first introduced him, he's still got a little booger sugar right there. Just a little touch.
I was just making a call. This is the nurse phone.
The suit he's wearing. Let me get back to the suit. It's not made out of the best material. It looks very cheap. It's got big, big shoulder pads in it because that's the kind of guy he is. He just wants to show off to make up for other things that he may be lacking because Ellis is Ellis.
It's just a small token of appreciation for all our hard work. It's a Rolex. I'm sure I'll see you later.
But the shoulder pads are out here and it cuts very, very severely. And also the tie. The tie is very, very smally knotted at the top. This is someone who is riddled with anxiety and fidgety energy and chaotic energy.
What are you doing?
I'm tired of sitting here waiting to see who gets us killed first, them or your husband.
Where Hans Gruber is nothing but smooth coolness.
You do understand the circuits cannot be cut locally.
Trust me.
He knows exactly what's going to happen when it happens. And that's why John McClane really fucks things up for him. Because he anticipated everything else, but he did not anticipate a New York street cop with no shoes.
You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Sorry, Hans, wrong guess.
Would you like to go for double jeopardy where the scores can really change?
Another thing that this movie does exceptionally well is the way that it delivers exposition and character motivation. And I'm mostly talking about Bruce Willis, John McClane, because throughout this entire movie, we get so much information just from him thinking out loud.
Fuck, didn't you stop him, John? Because then you'd be dead too, asshole. Think, goddammit, think.
You know what he's doing, why he's doing, his little jokes and stuff. They don't seem like stupid one-liners. They just seem like something a guy like that would say after he shoots a dude 9 times through the table.
Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate. Thanks for the advice.
But especially when he's up there trying to get anybody to come help him. Fire department, the police department, anybody.
Oh, you stupid motherfuckers! No! Turn the fucking truck around!
The back and forth between Reginald VelJohnson and Bruce Willis.
You the guy in the car?
What's left of him? Can you identify yourself?
Not now. Maybe later. Listen fast. This is a party line. The neighbor's got itchy trigger fingers.
It's written like a regular conversation, but it's feeding the audience so much information. Over them bonding through this experience, we learn about Reginald VelJohnson's tragic backstory. We learn all about John McClane and Holly's divorce. And we also know what Bruce Willis is thinking in those situations when he's talking to Reginald VelJohnson.
What was that?
Remember that plastic explosive I told you about?
Yeah?
There you go. Is the building on fire?
No, but it's gonna need a paint job and a shitload of screen doors.
Smart way to deliver exposition.
You always asking so many questions, Argyle?
Sorry, man. I used to drive a cab, and people would expect a little chit-chat.
The last thing I want to talk about is sound design with this movie. and mostly the sound of a majority of the gunfire in a couple key scenes. The first one that I want to talk about is when John McClane is on the roof, he's on the radio. No shit, lady, does it sound like I'm ordering a fucking pizza? That scene.
Mayday, mayday. Anyone copying Channel 9? Terrorists have seized the Nakatomi building and are holding at least 30 people hostage.
And they hear him on the CB, and Hans Gruber is like, where's the best place to send a signal? The roof. Go. So Carl and two other dudes go up there and they start firing on him. And he starts firing back. And all their bullets sound different for very specific reasons. John McClane's bullets sound very, very rapid fire, very spray. It's chaotic. He's panicking. He's just trying to get away. He's just trying to survive. But Carl's bullets, they sound fucking strong and menacing and big. Because that's what Carl is, and that's how fucking pissed he is. And the other scene where the sound design with the bullets is very, very evident is the very, very end. But it also involves Carl. It's when Carl comes back, he's about to shoot John McClane and Holly McClane, but then all of a sudden, these big, booming, triumphant gunshots ring out, and it's revealed to be coming from Reginald Vell Johnson. He is redeemed. He can pull his gun again because he needed to protect his friend.
All right, all the two of you go inside, see if there's anybody else.
Yes, sir. I'll take the left.
So there's been many, many conversations about why Die Hard is such a great action movie. But man, it's just a good fucking movie. Period.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring except the four assholes coming in the rear in standard 2x2 cover formation.
And many things have been said about why it's so good. But I just wanted to add a couple little things from my perspective that I picked up on that I think, little details that I think really make this movie special.
We do it the hard way. Tony, see if you can dispose of that. Carl, you better go and check on Heinrich's work up on the machine floor.
I first saw this movie when I was 6 years old. It was on HBO. It might have been a free weekend or something. Squibs and swearing and boobies. I saw it all. And I was immediately taken by it.
Fuck it.
But that's gonna do it for this quick video. I hope this was entertaining, at least. Maybe you'll go watch Die Hard now. If you do, let me know down in the comments. But that's gonna do it for this little video, so until next time, this is Lindsay signing off. I'll check you later.
Welcome to the party, pal!